Maturity is one of the most misunderstood subjects of all time. In fact, most people think maturity is something that happens when you age. And progressively, that's something that we all want to believe. However, maturity is a choice, it's a decision. And today I want to talk with you about 12 things that will help you to mature as you continue to age throughout life. The first thing that you really have to understand is how to hold a conversation. Because when you listen to other people talk, you can tell if they're mature by what they talk about. What kind of topics are they discussing? What's their major objective in life? You can also tell if they're focused or not. Listen to what they say. Listen to what they talk about, and you'll know exactly who they are. The second thing that you really have to be mindful of is how they walk. Do they project the kind of confidence and authority like the people that you'd want to be surrounded? Are they humble? Or are they cocky? A lot of people are very conceited for no reason. They think that they're better than they are. So you have to understand who you're dealing with by how they walk. The third thing is how they dress. Do they take care of themselves? Are they keeping up with their appearance? Now, we can't always judge people by how they dress or what kind of tattoos they might have or what kind of piercings or what kind of gender pronouns they decide to use. But we can tell what kind of people we want to deal with by how they dress most of the time. Number 4 is how they ask questions. You can always tell who you're dealing with by the type of questions they ask. First of all, you got to ask yourself, are they serving or are they looking to be served? See, that's a big question because most people just want to be served, and few people actually want to serve others. So listen to the kind of questions they're asking. A lot of people don't even ask questions. They just sit there and let you tell them what to say and what to do. But if you ask strategic questions, you get strategic answers. So listen to the questions that you're asking and also the people who are asking you questions. But remember, don't just answer your questions, question your answers. Number 5 is how they listen. You can tell a person is mature by how they listen to what you say. When people listen, they should listen with their eyes. A lot of times you talk to people and they're looking at their phone or they're looking away or they're looking down. You can see how people listen by how they respond. Are they focused on a conversation? Is their response relevant to what you guys are talking about? This actually leads us into the 6th point, because you can tell if a person is mature by how they recall key details. In other words, do they remember what was discussed? Sometimes people forget details that they should remember. You can always know if someone is sharp-minded or not. Sometimes people act dumb. They just want to test your reactions. They just want to see what you'll say or what you'll do. Number 7, how they use their talents. Mature people know how to use their talents. They know that they're good at something. Maybe they're good at multiple things. You can tell who a person is by how they use a talent. Are they in a path of growth? If they are, then they should be using their talents in the right way instead of the wrong way. You should also tell when someone's running away from their talents. A lot of times you can see how people look, you can hear how they talk, you can ask them what their purpose is or what they were always fascinated with. And a lot of times people kind of cheat on themselves by evading their purpose only to make money. A lot of times you might see people doing things completely irrelevant to their talents. Those are the people that you might want to stay away from unless you have a purpose to use them in a greater way. Number 8 is how they behave under pressure. How do the people around you treat the game of life? Do they shy away from pressure, or do they embrace it? A lot of times people crumble when times get tough. Sometimes when there's pressure, they just run away. So you have to watch how people act when certain things happen. Number 9, how they follow up with others. A very mature person has a mature way of following up with people. Do they follow up with you, or are you doing most of the work? I've seen a lot of instances where I had to do all the work. And the person or people I was trying to reach out to didn't care for me at all. Real friends will train you, but fake friends will drain you. Are the people that you're surrounded with helping you, or are they hurting you? Are they giving you energy, or are they taking it away? You decide. Number 10, you can tell if someone's mature by the way they make strategic decisions. Where are their decisions taking them? What are their plans? Who are the people that they're dealing with in their life? You can often tell who someone is by who they marry, by who they associate with, and what their plans are. So ask questions and listen to the decisions that they're making or about to make. Another way of telling maturity, number 11, is how people share jokes, stories, and ideas. You have to listen to the jokes they say, the stories they share, and the ideas they expound, and make your decision based on that. And number 12, you can tell someone is mature by how they display patience. Watch how they react to certain things, to certain people, to certain circumstances. What is their level of anger? Do they get mad easily? Are they laid back? What about in the conversation that you have with them? Do they cut you off mid-sentence and try to get a word in? Are they trying to one-up you? Think about where they're going long-term. Can they even think long-term? Where are they going to be 50 years from now? And is what they're doing today going to benefit the person that they're about to become tomorrow? Consider these 12 things when you decide about what it takes to become more mature as a person. And you'll know by the people that you meet whether or not they hit these 12 points. This is Daniel Alley, and I'll talk to you next time. Goodbye.